This is 55 TV. I'm Christopher Simpson, and that's Nick Thompson, and we're at Jaguar Shoes for Thomas Petherick's opening of his show tomorrow. You've caught us at a very busy time, but we've come out because Thomas is a very important artist on the scene, and we wanted to see him. How are you doing, Thomas?
Yeah, I'm really good, thank you. Really well. Really busy and tired, but excited for tomorrow.
Yeah. How's it been setting up the show? Because at the moment, it looks like it's in complete chaos, and we totally relate to that. But you've got quite a short period of time to pull it together.
Yeah, it's fine, you know, it looks like chaos, but there's a lot of order to it. You know, everything's in their, like, colour sections, and everything's ready to, like, go. I mean, because we're working in the bar, we have to, like, we actually got, like, a certain amount of time when we can work. So we have to get everything ready, and then on the last day, which is tomorrow, just get everything up there and put it all together. And hopefully, yeah, it'll be fine.
I'm sure it will. I'm just loving that theme, chaotic order. It's a new one as far as we're concerned. We're really into it. Now, Thomas, you graduated from Goldsmiths, didn't you? And you kind of graduated and you just went straight into work. Talk to me about this process and talk to me about Goldsmiths, first of all.
Well, Goldsmiths is amazing. So I did like a BA in design. It's a multidisciplinary course. So they kind of taught me, you know, every different medium, like film, woodwork, like graphic design, you know, just like we was like, you know, we was in lessons all the time, just, you know, learning all these things. And then from that, I left uni and I started making hats for like different like fashion designers, making props. And then, you know, I wanted to see where I could take that further. So I started in set design. So I love doing like bigger things and like being stuck in the studio all the time. So I just started, I was assisting I was working and assisting at the same time, and then around about like September last year I started doing full-time my own stuff, so it's been pretty good since then. And
you've done some quite big clients in your set design, haven't you? How's that been going from, you know, obviously the creative and, you know, commerciality is a necessary part of being an artist, but it's going right into a commercial element, isn't it, for set design for the clients that you've done? Talk to me about that.
Well, I've been really lucky because the people that I work with give me a lot of freedom. Like I think they kind of trust what I do and, you know, where I want to take it. So, I mean, with all a lot of my big clients, they just give me a lot of creativity and a lot of freedom. You know, if you work with the right people, then you can always achieve what you want to do. So, yeah.
Now, this is your debut show, isn't it, on your own? Talk to me about the theme behind it and the narrative and why you've put this together.
Yeah, so this is my first like solo, just completely my design thing. I mean, I love the whole concept of like retro-futurism. I remember being at school and my teacher was kind of like, she used to talk about when she was, what her future was, what she thought the future was going to be like when she was like my age, when I was like 10. And she used to think there would be like flying cars and like, you know, people would be able to teleport everywhere. And then there she was, like when I was like 10, you know, we still had like coloured big screen TVs and stuff. And I just love the whole idea of like what our sense of the future is now. You know, we're kind of in the future. We've got the iPads, we've got all this. You know, we don't have flying cars yet, but you know, I'm sure by the time I'm like 50, we're gonna have them. Hopefully, anyway.
What are you projecting for the future then? Do you think we have got a future? Do you not think we're about to extinguish life on the Earth?
I think that technology is progressing at such a rapid rate now, like much more than it was before, because we've got the technology to figure things out quicker. So I think, you know, in 50 years' time, this world's going to be unrecognizable, and I think that as humans, we adapt, you know, and whatever comes our way, we're going to find a way around it. And the more the technology advances, the easier we'll be able to do that. So, yeah.
Now, when you were studying at Goldsmiths, you, as you said, your course gave you a lot of different angles to work in, to find yourself. Where would you say you have kind of gone with that? Where would you say your key element of love for the arts is? Or are you still kind of around it?
Well, you know, I make everything myself. Every project I do, you know, I don't like outsource anything. It all comes from my studio. I build everything, make everything with like the help of my team. So I think that doing all those different courses at Goldsmiths, like doing metalwork, woodwork, plastic molding, you know, like all of this stuff has helped me to do that. You know, I would love to, like, you know, in the future go into like different mediums and do like photography and, you know, do like more like production design, like bigger things, you know. Just, you know, I think creativity, if you're a creative person, you can do it in any medium. You don't need to put yourself into a box, you know. So I think that I think in the future I'll be doing a lot of different things, you know, more creative stuff. So
Great. Nice to see you. This is 55 TV. Come and check out Thomas's show at Jaguar Shoes in East London, and we'll catch you soon.